time to play the game! Go with him!
Yes, it does.
Oh, what a ball! Yeah!
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to another Puck Drop Productions broadcast. We are live from the town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center in Bethpage, New York, getting ready to bring you a matchup of the Nassau County Varsity High School League, technically the New York Islanders, Nassau High School Hockey League. This game is between the Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks and the Garden City Wings. Right now, these teams are pretty close in the standings. It's the Hawks with 8 points in 9 games played. The Wings with 6 points in 7 games played. So kind of neck and neck. Played a lot fewer games than a lot of the other teams in the league. So the Wings have a chance to catch up to the Hawks in points tonight, and we'll still have 2 games in hand. I'll take you through the rosters for both teams. In the first period, it's going to be the Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks skating from left to right in the dark blue trimmed in gray and green. I believe starting goaltender is going to be Eric Rosati, and then number 2, Justin Rio, number 5, Jacob Slabowski, number 8, Evan Gordon, number 16, Ben Kuehl, number 19, Jatan Mehta, number 22, Jared Boris, number 24, Tyler Least, number 25, Matthew Becker, number 44, Mitchell Meyer, number 45, Adam Bracchia, number 54, Gavin Botkin, number 67, Alex Labos, number 77, Danielle Silverstone, number 90, Gavin Lemaire, number 91, Max Leibowitz, and number 97, Brandon Cohn. And over on the right side of the ice, in the away white, actually, in the red trim, skating from right to left in the first period, are your Garden City Wings. Lineup tonight: number 2, defenseman Tim Gallagher, number 3, defenseman John Philippides, number 9, defenseman Thomas Walker, number 10, forward Christopher O'Keefe, number 11, forward CJ Smith, number 12, forward Tuscan Hiller, number 17, Ryan Marr, number 18, forward Ryan Janusa, number 21, two-way player Marcus Messina, number 22, forward Alex Bedard, number 24, two-way player Joseph Esposito, number 29, two-way player Harry Debler, number 34, two-way player TJ Salvato, number 40, defenseman Patrick Blum, number 49, two-way player James Blum. I'm going to assume that they're brothers. Number 50, goaltender Ryan Wick, number 53, forward Ryan McKenna, number 55, two-way player Gavin Ludricks, number 72, forward Bobby Seaman. Apologies, Bobby, to the last game we broadcast where I was mispronouncing your name. Number 75, forward Bradley Bostrom, number 88, goaltender PJ Tercey, and number 91, forward Kevin Curley. And I got that done just in time for warm-ups to end. So again, it's going to be the Garden City Wings in the white trimmed with red, skating from right to left in the first period, and the Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks in the dark blue trimmed with, we'll call it white, gray, and green, skating from left to right. I will let you know who your starting goaltenders are as soon as I see who is in net, as I believe both teams carry 2 goaltenders. So again, it's Garden City with 6 points at the moment through 7 games played, a 3-4 record, and the Hawks with 8 points, 9 games played, and a 4-5 record. So important game for the standings for both teams, as the Wings have a chance to catch up with the Hawks tonight if they're able to pull off the victory. It looks like over on the Wings side, their leading scorer has been CJ Smith through 7 games played. He's got 4 goals, 3 assists, and 7 points. Right there with him is TJ Salvato. Also 7 games played, 2 goals, 4 assists, and 6 points. And over on the Plainview Old Bethpage side, their leading scorer through 7 games played with 3 goals, 13 assists, 16 points is Max Leibowitz. Alex Lebos right behind him with 10 goals, 5 points, and 10 goals, 5 assists, and 15 points. Tyler Least also putting up some big numbers for the Hawks with through 7 games played with 7 goals, 6 assists, and 13 points. So both teams with a few players who have shown they can put the puck in the net. I've seen both of these goaltenders, or at least the former starting goaltenders from the last game played. It looks like in net for the Hawks is number 30. Puck is down. We are underway. Puck is controlled by the Wings initially, but it's brought back by number 90 on the Hawks. Puck comes out of the Hawks zone. They tried to stay on sides, but were unable to. But then actually brought it back. Here comes number 24. He has the puck knocked off his stick, but then the Hawks recover. Aggressive save by the goaltender. Oh, and what a great heads-up play. I didn't see which Wings player it was. The puck was rolling towards the goal line, and he swatted it to safety. They say behind every defenseman is a great goalie, and sometimes behind a great goalie is an even better defenseman. We just saw it there. Here come the Wings back quickly the other way. It comes to number 9. He has it knocked off his stick by 90 in blue. Comes to number 72 below the net. As that pass up to the point missed everybody, and hustling back to get it is number 3, John Philippides for the Wings. He picks up the puck, is knocked down by number 91 in blue. That was Max Leibowitz with a good play in the offensive zone. But here come the Wings back the other way. That's number 9, Thomas Walker. Walker has his stick lifted, loses the puck, then temporarily got it back. It looks like we will have a penalty on the play. It's going to be for hooking, and I believe going to go against Plainview Old Bethpage. So an early power play opportunity here for the Garden City Wings. Face off to the right of starting goaltender Eric Rosati for the Hawks. Again, it's going to be a Wings power play. Wings looked like they initially won the face-off, but then the Hawks were able to recover as the puck comes up to the line, unable to be held, and a couple of players on the Wings give chase. It comes back to Wings goaltender. I believe that was Ryan Wicken net. I need to see the number one more time as the puck comes in front of net. Oh, and a great save there by goaltender for the Hawks. That is, of course, number 30, Eric Rosati, getting the start tonight for the Hawks. Again, I'm still looking for a number on the back of the Wings goaltender's jersey to let you know who's in net. I'm sure anybody watching probably knows better than I do. But the Wings come away with the puck and gain the blue line. They've got 1:14 left on the power play. Puck comes to the side of the net. Oh, and that was number 18, Ryan Janusa, trying to feed a teammate, but it wouldn't go. Now I believe that's number 11, CJ Smith with the puck. Now it's actually on the stick of Ryan Janusa again. Janusa looking for an option. Oh, tried to hit the stick of a teammate right in front, and then come up to the point, right back down to the circle. That centering pass was broken up, but then everyone's hacking at it. Wings trying to recover. Hawks trying to clear it to safety. The Wings are actually able to get it back down deep in the offensive zone below the goal line. Puck rims around the board. Good keep there by number 40, Patrick Blum. His shot on net saved by the goaltender. Hawks unable to clear the first time. The second time, able to flip it down the length of the ice. That won't have enough on it for icing. And yes, in net for the Wings is, I believe, it looks like he's got a 6. His number starts with a 6. I only see 2 goaltenders on their roster. Neither of them have a number that starts with a 6, so I'll try to get some more information. Here comes 91. Feeds it over to 49. Oh, and that puck rolled just under his stick with 6 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Wings. Puck comes out of the zone. Wings need to tag up. Power play is over. Good penalty kill there by the Hawks, who are trying to fish it out. That's number 91, I believe Leibowitz, who just came out of the box and nearly got to the net, but good defensive work there by the Wings to not let him. Shot in on goal. That was wide off the stick of number 90, Gavin Lemaire, as the Wings able to get the puck up, feed it up with a good outlet pass That's on the stick of 22, Alex Bedard. His shot was blocked before it could get to the net. Recovered by the Wings initially, but then turned over as that one shot out of the zone. Should have enough on it for icing. And yes, it will. So the faceoff will come back down into the Hawks zone. Still looking at a, and I was wrong about that. That wasn't Max Leibowitz out of the box. That was actually Tyler Least, who had taken the penalty for Plainview Bethpage, a hooking penalty. And in net for Garden City is number 88. That is, of course, PJ Tercey. I thought I saw a 6 on his jersey. He's at the far end from where I am right now, so my apologies, PJ, but PJ so far coming up a couple of times as the Wings able to recover the puck in their zone. Oh, and that outlet pass missed the stick of everybody, so going to come back down into the Wings zone on an icing call. 10:53 left to go here in the first period. My favorite song is playing. It happens to be how I feel about a certain NHL team that plays at Madison Square Garden and how I feel about them, but this is a kid-friendly broadcast, so I won't sing the words that I usually sing in an Islander game. As we get ready for the face-off to the left of goaltender, PJ Tercey of the Wings. Puck is banked off the boards, but not out by the Wings, and now comes down below the Wings goal line, just out of reach of, I believe that was 24, Tyler Least, trying to corral the loose puck below the goal line, and puck is ruled offside, so the Wings need to tag up. It's now on the stick of number 19, Jatan Meha. Meha, his pass initially over to Tyler Least was in his skates, and then Least lost a good outlet pass there by the Wings back the other way as one of the Wings players fell down. That's number 34. Oh, and he tried to hit. Who was that? That was number 10, O'Keefe, who was the intended recipient of that pass from TJ Salvato, but it was broken up before it could get to him. Otherwise, it would have been a beautiful 2-on-1 as the Hawks come back the other way. That's number 44, Mitchell Meyer. His puck was knocked off his stick. It's recovered by number 10, Christopher O'Keefe for the Wings. Rims it around the boards onto the stick of Tuscan Hiller. Hiller tried to get it up to the blue line to clear it, but it actually rolled right along the line and stayed in, so the Hawks still have it. That's number 91, I believe, Max Leibowitz. His shot saved by goaltender PJ Tercey. What a great save that was. But the clearing attempt looked like it was going to be picked off, and it actually came out, and here come the Wings back the other way. That's number 18, Janusa. He gets knocked off the puck hard, but it's picked up by teammate Tuscan Hiller. Hiska back to Janusa. Now that's number 11, CJ Smith, who comes over to help out, but he has it taken away by number 22, Jared Boris of the Hawks. Puck stays in the zone. Good work there by the Wings, and a great back check there by number 45 in blue, Adam Bracchia, to take the puck away from the Wings as they were trying to get to the net. Puck comes all the way across to Jared Boris. He's actually able to get the shot off on goal, but that rang high over the glove side and over the cage. Puck stays in the zone and is shot off the far glass, where the Hawks are able to keep it in the zone and dump it into the near corner. Puck knocked off the back of the goal, picked up by the Hawks. Tried for a centering feed. It wouldn't go, but actually came right back to number 45. That was Adam Bracchia, who had initially made the pass, as that took a weird bounce for the Hawks, and the Wings were able to cover, and they'll go for a partial change. But here come the Hawks quickly back the other way. That's Gavin Lemaire with the puck on his stick. His shot right into the glove of goaltender PJ Tercey of the Wings to remain scoreless. 8:32 left to go here in the first period. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We want to send a special thank you to both the Garden City Wings and the Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks for hiring us to broadcast this game tonight. We love high school hockey. It's a different level of play than a lot of the travel games and younger games that we do. Of course, we love all hockey, but these games are a bit more exciting and tend to just be a bit faster, and I just love calling them, and I know Eric loves the quick action and keeping up with the puck on the camera. He does a great job, of course, as the puck is below the Garden City goal line. Garden City able to recover, and they'll start to skate it out. Little give and go there. That's now on the stick of 22, Bedard. He goes wide, and oh, that actually looked like it went in. It was shot off the outside of the cage. Little give and go back to Bedard. Bedard looking at his options. Oh, tried to drop it off. Thought he had a teammate there, but ended up on the stick of Gavin Lemaire of the Hawks, who will gain the blue line, cut back, and backhand it below the goal line, where it'll be attempted to be picked up by 25, Matthew Becker. He's able to ring it around the boards to number 19, Jatan Meha. Puck comes below the goal line. Oh, popped right out into the crease. Heads up play there by the Wings. I didn't see who got a stick on it. It might have been number 40, Patrick Blum, to backhand it out of the crease and up towards the goal line. As that clearing attempt off the stick of 29, Harry Debler of the Wings, nearly picked off, but had come out of the blue line, so the Hawks had to reset. But then it's turned over by the Hawks in the neutral zone. And here come the Wings the other way. That's number 72, Bobby Seaman. He tried to get it to the net. It was intercepted by the goalie, but now it comes back up to the point. Oh, it was lost in the skates of number 29. That was Harry Debler. Otherwise, it would have been a great one-timer, but he had a corral in the skates, which gave the Hawks time to catch up to the play and bring it back to the other side. And that pass intended for number 72, Bobby Seaman of the Wings, was a bit ahead of him, so it will come back down into the Wings' end for icing. 6:55 left to go here in the first period. We are scoreless. Once again, it's the Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks in, we'll call it the home blue with gray and green trim, skating from left to right, and the Garden City Wings in the visitors white with red trim, skating from right to left this period. Faceoff is initially won by the Wings, but actually kept in at the line by the Hawks, and they shot it in on goal, forcing goaltender TJ Tercey to make a good save along the ice, as that's 34 who tried to go to the net. That was TJ Salvato, who got to the net but couldn't get around the goaltender in time, who would come out of his crease to make an aggressive save, and puck picked up by number 5, Jacob Slabowski, for the Hawks, but he turns it over in the neutral zone, where it's immediately picked up again by 34, TJ Salvato, one of the more noticeable players tonight for the Wings. But now it's on the stick of number 72. His shot in on goal is saved by goaltender Eric Rosati. That was, of course, off the stick of Bobby Seaman. A good save there by Rosati, and he smartly freezes the puck, holds on, and gets the whistle, as the Wings had been applying some good pressure there. Trying to get a shots on goal update. I don't know if they keep it updated here. Doesn't look like they do. It seems like the Wings have had the better of the play for most of the period, but we are scoreless here as the Wings doing a good job keeping the puck in the offensive zone. Oh, is that shot from number 12 was initially fanned on. He was able to recover, but then it went high over the cage. Puck comes right back to number 12. That's Tuscan Hiller. He had it knocked off his stick. Now it's behind the goal. Taken away by number 44 in blue. That's Mitchell Meyer. Good job on defense below his own goal line. Tries to get it up to a teammate. Good little touch pass there from 45, Adam Bracchia, up to, that's going to be 22 in blue, Jared Boris. Bard goes all the way around the net, but he's knocked off the puck initially by, I believe that was number 9, Thomas Walker, with good defense there for the Wings. Walker's pass missed its mark, so then it came up to the blue line, where it was shot right back in on goal by Gavin Lemaire of the Hawks. Good save by Tercey, who then is able to find the loose puck after knocking off the boards and cover for the whistle. 5:18 left to go here in the first period. Once again, we are scoreless. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube page, like the video, hit the little thumbs up icon if you're not watching on your TV. Follow us on Instagram at puckdrop.tv. Follow us, like us on Facebook. Shoot us an email. Most importantly, give us a call. Hire us to broadcast your team's next game, as the puck is down. Face-off controlled by the Wings, but they are unable to clear initially. Now the shot in on goal was knocked down by the Wings, and here they come back the other way. Puck came to the front of the net to the stick of number 91, Kevin Curley, but he was well defended. Wings able to recover from below the goal line. Oh, and a great give and go from Bobby Seaman over to Alex Bedard, who was streaking to the net, got the backhand shot off, but a great save by goaltender Eric Rosati. So we remain scoreless with 4:57 left to play here in the first. Faceoff will be taken by 22 Bedard of the Wings and 91 Leibowitz of the Hawks. Faceoff won by the Wings. Shot in on goal off the stick of number 55. That was Gavin Ludricks. But puck comes out of the zone. It's a little mishandled by the Hawks, but then picked up by 91 Leibowitz, I think that was, yes, who came into the offensive zone, but apparently was offsides. Face-off taken again by Leibowitz of the Hawks. It's won back by the Hawks, but an aggressive play there by number 72 of the Wings, Bobby Seaman. was able to catch up to the puck before it was shot back down into the Wings end. The ref has his arm up. It looks like nope, there won't be a penalty. It was just an offsides as the Hawks had a tag up. So the Wings look like they will reset in their own zone. That's number 91, Kevin Curley, with the puck on his stick. He's got his head up. He's got some speed. He's able to get through the first couple of players, but a good defensive play there by number 90, Gavin Lemaire, to intercept the puck and actually bring it all the way back down in the offensive zone. Shakes a couple of players and then drops it below the goal line for number 16, Ben Kuehl. Kuehl's pass up to the blue line missed its intended recipient, comes all the way back down into the Hawks end, forcing goaltender Rosati to play the puck up to the blue line to a teammate as the puck comes onto the stick of Gavin Lemaire in his own end. His outlet pass misses its mark, and it's picked up by the Wings. That's number 40. His shot in on goal into the glove of Rosati, who holds on. That was off the stick of Patrick Blum, the defenseman for the Wings. So no score, 3:37 left to play here in the first period. We are live once again from the town of Oyster Bay Ice Center in the town of Bethpage, the county of Nassau, the state of New York, the country of the United States, the planet Earth. Even at nighttime, I know exactly where I am as the puck comes out of the Hawks zone. Looked like they could have had an odd man rush, but it was rolling, and then it looked like Tercey came out to play the puck behind his net, but it hopped over his stick, forcing him to retreat to his crease quickly. Plainview has the puck below the goal line. Good cutback there. I believe that may be Leibowitz. That's number 91. Yes, that's Leibowitz, who still has the puck on his stick after shaking a couple players. Got the puck across the crease, but there was nobody there for Plainview. And then sort of a no-look backhand pass by the Wings back up to the blue line. Ended up on the stick of one of the Hawks players, who was able to keep it in the zone. I believe that was number 19, Jatan Mehta, with a heads-up play initially to keep the puck in the zone before the Wings finally able to clear it out with 2:40 to go. Puck rolls in on net, so they won't be icing. It's picked up by number 44, Mitchell Mayer, who got too much on that pass. So it'll come back down into the Hawks end for call as icing with 2:32 left to go here in the first period. We are scoreless. It looks like the face-off for the Wings will be taken by number 34, TJ Salvato, with Bobby Seaman on his left. I can't see who's on his left. Back on defense, I believe, is Thomas Walker. Puck comes up to number 34 at the blue line. Oh, and that changed direction before it could get to the net. As the puck comes back to Seaman, back the other way, I believe, as the save was made. That was 34, Salvato looking for the rebound, but it wouldn't go. Hawks looking to come back the other way, and I apologize, that extra shot had come from Thomas Walker, not Bobby Seaman. As the Wings able to backhand it, not actually able to clear the zone. That shot in on goal, a bit wide, so it comes into the far corner where it's picked up and then shot out, hit the stick of number 22, Alex Bedard, but he was actually that was 72, my apologies, that was Bobby Seaman, but he was unable to corral it as it was from a difficult angle. And now the Hawks look to break out from their own end. That's number 44, Mitchell Mayer. He has the puck taken away from him. Good pass from the Wings up to number 72. His shot is along the ice, and a good stick save there by goaltender Eric Rosati. That was again off the stick, I believe, of number 72, Bobby Seaman. So looks like we'll have a line change for the Wings here with a minute 30 to go. Out for the faceoff now is number 18, Ryan Janusa of the Wings. He wins it forward, but it comes up to the blue line where it's unable to be held by the Wings, but good defensive work there by number 9, Thomas Walker, to retreat and not let the Hawks get ahead of him. Puck comes back into the Hawks end. That clearing attempt was successful, so now Walker picks it up again. He will opt to skate it in himself as he splits a couple of players. It rolls off his stick down into the far corner. It comes around to number 12, Tuscan Hiller. Hiller's got it on his stick. Tried to connect to it looked like he could have either hit Janusa or CJ Smith, but the pass eluded both of them with under a minute left to play. Now the puck rolls off the stick of Tuscan Hiller. 18, Janusa comes over to help out. He's able to gain the zone. a couple of players. That's Janusa and number 90, Lemaire, who went down hard together. No call. We play on with 36 seconds. Puck takes a strange hop off the boards for the Hawks as they escape a bit of danger there and are content to ice the puck and I believe get a line change in because, yes, this is not the NHL. They can still change lines on an icing. So 27 seconds left to go here in the first period. We are scoreless. Pretty evenly matched contest so far. Both teams with some good scoring opportunities. The Wings seem to have had a bit more offensive zone time than the Hawks, as it looks like the ref is going to insist that the face-off should be over. Nope, somebody's getting yelled at for using a flash on their camera. As the face-off will be to the left of goaltender Rosati. It's initially won by the Wings with 22 seconds left to go. That clearing attempt, that pass attempt, centering attempt, that's the word I'm looking for, was well blocked by one of the Hawks defensemen. I did not see who. He comes out of the zone, right back up come the Wings with 10 seconds left to go. That's 72 Seaman. His shot to the net was saved by goaltender Rosati. 2 seconds left. Another final shot. Oh, and that was off the stick. Number 9, Thomas Walker. Somehow one of the Wings players got a stick on it, tried to deflect it towards the net. It wouldn't go. So after one period of play, we remain scoreless here in Bethpage. Of course, the town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center. A great first period of hockey. Two evenly matched teams. I mentioned that there's only 2 points separating them in the standings. I believe that the Wings have played 7 games. The Hawks have played 9 games. The Hawks are ahead by 2 points. So kind of a pivotal matchup in terms of divisional standings for these teams. Certainly have played far fewer games than some of the teams sitting at the top of the standings, but both teams with a number of games in hand, and I think the Wings have probably the most games in hand of anyone in the league. Certainly a couple of games in hand on the Hawks, who they have the opportunity to catch in the standings tonight if they are able to come away with the victory. So no scoring in the first period. The only penalty was a hooking call to Plainview player. I believe that was against Tyler Least. It came early in the game in 1:22. The Hawks were able to kill the penalty, so we remain scoreless as we get ready for the second period. Second period, we'll see the Hawks skating from right to left in the home blue, trimmed with gray and green, and the Wings skating from left to right in the visitors' white, trimmed in red, skating from right to left. And yes, now that goaltender PJ Tercey is in much closer view. Clearly that's number 88 he's wearing. My eyes are not my best feature. My memory is certainly not my best feature. Probably doesn't make me qualified to do the job that I'm doing, but you're stuck with me for the moment as the Wings win the faceoff to get the second period underway. And an errant pass there by the Hawks comes back into their own end, nearly rolled in on goal. Good job there by number 44 on the Hawks to stick it to safety. That was Mitchell Meyer. And now Meyer's got the puck on his stick, nearly able to hold on to it and bring it into the zone. And then it stayed in the zone temporarily, but here come the Wings back the other way. That's 72 Seaman, who's got the puck on his stick. Tried to get it across to number 10, but he was well defended. That was O'Keefe. Look at trying to pick up the puck, but he couldn't. And that shot to the net nearly found the stick of O'Keefe, but he was well defended again. Now Seaman's got it back, rims it around the boards, where it's picked up by a pinching Patrick Blum. Blum gets it down low. Oh, tried to hit the stick of number 34, TJ Salvato, but it was well read. And here comes the Hawks back the other way. Oh, and that shot off the stick of Max Leibowitz was high over the cage as the outlet pass intended for number 10, Chris O'Keefe, was under his stick. But then the clearing pass from the Hawks missed everybody. Came back into the Hawks zone, but the Wings had not yet tagged up, so had to wait to touch the puck as the pass right back up to Leibowitz is successful, and he gets the zone. His shot wide of the cage, but it's going to be number 24, I believe, for the Hawks, Tyler Least, who's first on it. And then it was almost picked up by 19 Meta, but he couldn't handle it. Here comes number 72, Seaman, back down the other way. He shoots. Oh, and a great save there by Rosati. Everyone's looking for the rebound. Puck comes right across the crease. Oh, and that shot off the stick of number 10, CJ Smith was just high over the cage. Looked like he was staring at a wide open cage, and here comes Leibowitz back down to the other end. He dropped it off for 45 Bracchia, but Bracchia overskated it, so it comes back down into the Hawks end, but then they're able to clear right back onto the stick of number 3. That's John Philippides. He's content to dump it in to the near corner, go for a change. Oh, but a good stick there by number 9. Thomas Walker keeps the puck alive in the offensive zone below the goal line. It's trying to be fished out by number 11, CJ Smith. But the Hawks come away with it. Oh, and a great back check there by number 9 of the Wings, Thomas Walker, as it looked like, I believe that was 54, Gavin Botkin, sort of just sitting at the red line waiting for the puck to come to him, and he would have had daylight to the net. And again, another good defensive stick there, this time by number 3, John Philippides, to poke the puck away in the neutral zone, as once again there was a Hawks player waiting to pick it up. And a good keep there at the blue line by the Wings. Pass broken up initially, and then the shot was deflected. That centering feed wouldn't go, and then the second one actually came in on goal. Great save there by Rosati, but it's loose below the goal line. Rosati loses the stick, gets it back. Wings trying to catch up to the puck. It's fished out by 11, Smith. His shot was wide of the cage, but first going to be on it is going to be Thomas Walker. Walker's in the near corner. Rims it around where it's picked up again by 11, Smith. Smith starts to cut to the slot. His shot was initially blocked, and then a great save from a difficult angle by goaltender Rosati. Smith wasn't able to get much on it, but Rosati was down as the puck comes up to the blue line on the stick of number 3, Philippides. His shot was wide, I think high of the cage. Finally, it's shot down the length of the ice by number 21 of the Hawks. I believe that was 21, maybe not, 22, sorry. Jared Boris. Thought it was going to be icing. Actually didn't have enough on it, so the Hawks are kind of taking their time on a line change. Wings nearly brought it back the other way, but couldn't bring it in onside, so they had to reset and dump it back in, allowing the Wings to complete their change as that puck eluded everybody. Comes back down the other end. That certainly won't have enough on it for icing as the goaltender, PJ Tercey, comes out, makes a bold play. The puck was coming in slow, and here come the Wings back the other way. That one-timer from Curley over to Bedard wouldn't go. It was a bit wide of the cage as the puck is knocked down by a high stick, but it looks like it's going to be Leibowitz of the Hawks who catches up with it first. His shot was wide of the cage. Heads-up play by the Wings there, even though they played it with a high stick. Otherwise, Leibowitz would have had daylight to the net as that outlet pass eludes everybody, but the linesman immediately waves off icing as he rules that Mitchell Meyer of the Hawks was close enough to it to touch it. So Meyer picks up the puck below his goal line, picks up some speed. He's got the red line. Now he's got the blue line. Gets down below the goal line. Meyer going for a bit of a skate here. He's still got the puck on his stick. Tried to feed it to somebody, but was immediately intercepted by number 91, Kevin Curley, back the other way. He dropped it off for 22. Bedard. Looked like it might have been offsides, but the ref said play on. Hawks able to recover and get it out of the zone. 10 minutes left to go here in a scoreless second period as the puck shot back down into the Hawks end. Looks like both teams will go for a change. It's on the stick now of 90, Gavin Lemaire of the Hawks. He's able to get the blue line. Drops it off for, I believe that's number 5. Yes, it was. That was Jacob Slabowski with the shot from the blue line for the Hawks. Swallowed up easily in the pads of a goaltender, PJ Tercey. So we remain scoreless. 9:41 left to go in the second period. Face-off won by the Wings. They bank it off the board and out. That would have enough on it for icing, but it actually goes in on net, forcing goaltender Rosati to cover for the save. So we'll have a face-off back down in the Hawks end. 9:33 left to go. It looks like the Wings will stay with the same line of 49, James Blum, 17, Ryan Marr, and I can't see who has the puck now as he drops it up to the blue line. Oh, and that shot off the stick of Harry Debler was actually blocked and came out. So now it's picked up by Patrick Blum, who was able to gain the blue line. His shot in and out of the glove of goaltender Rosati as the Wings able to knock the puck out of the air and get the puck to the slot. That was number 49 with the shot attack, James Blum, but it was blocked before he could get a clean shot off. And here come the Hawks back the other way. That's number 5, Slabowski. Gets it over to 91, Leibowitz. Leibowitz dips his shoulder. Tried to go short side, but a good defensive stick there by number 49, James Blum to intercept and block that shot before it could get to the net. Now a couple players come together, but it's fished out by 24. Where is it? Oh, that was shot off the stick of 24. Tyler Least of the Hawks was actually blocked, I believe, by number 17, Ryan Marr. It looked like nobody could find him for a second, and here comes that 19 for the Hawks back the other way. He gets tripped as he was trying to get around the number 29, Devler, who's going to end up taking a tripping penalty. So it'll be another, actually the first power play of the game for the Hawks. That was number 19, Shaitan Mehta, with some speed getting around number 29 on the wings, Devler, who ended up taking a tripping penalty in the process. So 2-minute power play here for the Hawks, their first of the game, as it looks like they will start with number 22, Jared Boris, taking the faceoff, who wins it forward. Puck comes back up to the point for the Hawks on the stick of number 90, Gavin Lemaire. Lemaire gets it down to 45. That's Brachia. Puck comes back up to the blue line. Here comes the shot. Oh, and that was fanned on by number 44, but a good read there by 22, Boris, to see that it had slowed down and then get to the net, as we see Philippides and I think that was Boris tie each other up, as that shot was deflected before it could get to the net, but comes right back up to the point to number 44, Meyer. He winds up for the slap shot. Oh, and a great shoulder save there by goaltender Tercey of the Wings, who looked around for a second, not quite sure where it was. And good skating work here by Bobby Seaman to hold on to the puck, skate it out of the zone, elude the check. He has the puck on his stick below the goal line until it's finally knocked off his stick by good defensive work from Mitchell Meyer of the Hawks. A minute left to go on the man advantage for the Hawks. It's dropped back down for number 44, Meyer. Meyer actually had it roll off his stick, but is able to get the blue line, kind of fake the shot a little bit, and now has it all the way below the Hawks goal line, where he's tied up by Philippides of the Wings. Puck is knocked loose and then picked up, but unable to be cleared by, I think that was number 72 of the Wings. Yes, it was Bobby Seaman. A good read there, and that shot. Oh, and what a great save by Tercey to rob Gavin Botkin of the Hawks, who looked like he was staring at a wide open net. Somehow Tercey got across and was able to make the save. 20 seconds left to go on the man advantage, as that shot from a sharp angle off the stick of number 34, TJ Salvato, seemed to have fooled goaltender goaltender Rosati of the Hawks. He actually looked behind him, not sure where it was. You never want this awful feeling for a goaltender to look behind him and have to just hope that the puck somehow didn't squirt through. Not the case here, as we remain scoreless. 18 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Hawks, but it's an offensive zone draw for the Wings. Won by the Hawks, who cleared out of the zone, but it's immediately shot right back in by the Wings off the stick of number 40, Patrick Blum. 10 seconds left to go on the man advantage. That's 90 Lemaire, who's got the puck on his stick, actually able to gain the offensive zone before having to take it off his stick by Thomas Walker of the Wings. But it's picked up by Leibowitz, backhanded down low. Leibowitz still has it. He's tied up. Actually found the stick of 24, Tyler Least, but it rolled. But the Hawks able to keep it alive. It's Slabowski who was able to get the shot in on goal. And now here comes another shot from Mehta, but that was deflected. And here come the Wings back the other way. That's number 10, Christopher O'Keefe. His progress was slowed, and then the pass to teammate Janusa wouldn't go, as we see the Hawks shoot it all the way back down to the other end, and it'll be icing. So the faceoff will come back down into the Hawks end to the right of goaltender Eric Rosati. 5:59 left to go here in the second period. We are scoreless. As my water bottle has just leaked all over me at the Just Exactly Perfect production company. If that's the worst thing that goes wrong tonight, we'll be in pretty good shape. So it looks like face-off will be won by the Wings, but then it's recovered by the Hawks. Here they come back the other way. That's number 24, Least. His shot in and out of the glove and then back into the glove of goaltender PJ Tercey. Good effort there by Tyler Least of the Hawks to find the loose puck, turn on the Jets, get the shot off. But we remain scoreless with 5:48 left to go here in the second period. It looks like it'll be 91 Leibowitz taking a face-off for the Hawks against, I believe that's 18 Janusa. As that face-off was won and then shot in on goal, forcing Tercy to make not one, but two saves as the initial save popped up into the air, and then he smartly batted it away with his stick. And here come the Wings back the other way. That's C.J. Smith with the puck on his stick. Tried to get around the defenseman, Adam Bracchia of the Hawks. He wasn't having it as he knocked the puck away. Oh, and then a great play there initially by 21 Marcus Messina of the Wings to keep the puck in his skates and not let it through him, but it actually knocked him over, so the puck was able to get by, but it definitely slowed the progress of the Hawks. And a nifty little pass to himself there by C.J. Smith to get around a defender. And then puck comes right onto the stick of two different Hawk players. Oh, and that was whistled just high of the cage by Tuscan Hiller. Hiller trying to recover the puck. Good keep there at the line by 55 Ludrichs as the shot was in on goal, saved, and then you saw Rosati look around. Wings able to recover the loose puck and find a streaking number 12, Tuscan Hiller. It looked like the pass was actually intended for another teammate, but Hiller kind of just walked in right in the middle of the circle and took the shot, but it wouldn't go as that puck comes right to the side of the net onto the stick of Hiller once again, but a good read by goaltender Rosati prevented Hiller from putting one in as the puck comes back down into the Wings end. It's played by goaltender. By goaltender Tercy up to teammate Gavin Ludrichs, who tried to get out of the zone. He was being aggressively forechecked by Max Leibowitz of the Hawks, and the puck came right into the netting right in front of us, which is why I paused for a second to make sure that instinctively I wasn't going to get hit in the head. As that faceoff was actually won by the Hawks and shot in on goal. Another good save there by Tercy. The shot came from Tyler Least. There are 4 minutes left. Puck is in the Wings end as it was initially unable to be cleared by Seaman. A great job there by Lemaire at the blue line to keep it in, even if he had to fall down as puck comes back into the Wings end, but the Hawks had to wait until they were onside before they could touch it. So Wings will be able to recover. It's passed up onto the stick of 91. That was Kevin Curley, who immediately backhanded it towards the center ice zone, but there was nobody there initially. So here come the Hawks back the other way. Again, that's number 24, Tyler Least. His shot blocked. Leibowitz trying to catch up with it, and it's unable to be held in. As you saw number 24 in blue, Tyler Least trying to get out of the zone before the puck came in. Ended up hitting him in the skates, so we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. 3:24 left to go here in the second period. We are scoreless. Again, this is a game between the varsity Garden City Wings and the varsity Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks. Both teams, of course, in the New York Islanders Nassau High School Hockey League, I think is the full name of the league. As we see the puck come in and out of the Wings end briefly, and then Hawks bring it in but are offside, so need to tag up, allowing the Wings to pick it up in their own end. That pass onto the stick of number 17, Ryan Marr. Found its mark, but then it rolled. Goaltender plays it behind his end, and now it looks like that's 75, Bradley Bostrom, who is having a bit of a tough time handling it. Oh, and a wraparound attempt by, I think that was 29, Debler. Nope, sorry, that was 49. James Blum nearly went, and then the rebound was unable to be put in. 2:40 left to go here in the second period. Puck is cleared by the Hawks, and Leibowitz able to get a stick on it to avoid the icing. It's picked up by number 3, Philippides for the Wings. His clearing attempt was successful, so it's going to be picked up now by Gavin Lemaire of the Hawks, who had it knocked off his stick on a good forecheck by James Blum of the Wings. Nearly turned over by the Hawks, but they're able to get it out up to number 5, Slabowski. His shot was blocked, and then the second shot well wide of the net, but it picked up by Leibowitz. Back up to the point to number 44, who shoots it in on goal. Of course, that was Mitchell Mayer. And another good save by goaltender PJ Tercy of the Wings. Both goaltenders looking extra sharp tonight. But I gotta say, both teams doing a really good job of getting in shooting lanes and really not letting too many shots through, and certainly getting in passing lanes as well. A lot of the 2-on-1s or even the power plays, just not many seams or lanes to pass through or shoot through. As we see the Wings come back the other way, it would have been a 2-on-1, but it took a little while to corral the puck. Now it's rolling on him. Oh, and a great save there by goaltender Rosati. That was Bobby Seaman, who had gotten to the slot area and shot the puck along the ice, forcing Rosati to make a pad save and cover it at the same time. Not an easy thing to do for a goaltender. Of course, they make it look easy as Salvato takes the face-off and wins it back. It kind of rolls, but now it's picked up by 40 Blum. Blum's shot was saved, and then the rebound wouldn't go for anybody, so the Hawks come back the other way. Good stick initially there by the Hawks, as we saw number 54 on the Hawks, Botkin, with a shot that was in and out of the glove of Tercey before he was able to find it and cover it. So both teams trading scoring opportunities here in the closing minutes of the second period. 1:29 left to go. Face-off won by the Hawks, but it's picked up by 72. Bobby Seaman on the Wings, who dips a shoulder to get around Bracchia. Seaman goes to the net. He shoots. Oh, and somehow it came over to number 34. Teammate TJ Salvato looked like he was staring at an open net. And incredibly, Rosati was able to dive and make the save, losing his stick in the process. But what a spectacular save. Probably the best one of the night, as it looked like Salvato was staring at a wide open net. Somehow Rosati was able to dive across. I don't know if he got a stick on it. Don't have time to show you the replay, but we'll have to go back and watch that. You're free to go back and watch it. Of course, this game will remain on demand on our YouTube channel, as that shot in on goal was nearly deflected by the Wings, but wouldn't go. And here come the Hawks back the other way. They've got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. And a great glove save by goaltender PJ Tercey off a shot from Jacob Slabowski, who opted to shoot it, as, again, the passing lane was pretty much shut down because of the good defense work of the Wings, and a great glove save there by Tercey. So both goaltenders showing off their stuff. Face-off won here by the Wings with less than a minute to go. A couple players came together. That puck off the glass comes back down to the Hawks' end. It's on the stick of Gavin Lemaire of the Hawks. He's being pretty aggressively forechecked by Janusa of the Wings, as it looks like Lemaire cut back the other way and tried to rim it around the boards, but actually shot it up out of play. If this was the NHL, that'd be a delay of game penalty. Instead, it's an opportunity for a player to wave to a family member. We love to see that. As the faceoff, it looked like initially was won by the Wings, ended up on the stick right in front of the crease of the Hawks. So here they come back the other way. That's Lemaire again. He winds up, his shot was ramped up and over the netting, thanks to the good defensive work. I believe that was number 29, Harry Debler, blocking that shot for the Wings. 28.3 seconds left to play. We'll have a face-off to the left of goaltender Tercey of the Wings. It's won initially by the Wings, but picked up by the Hawks, who looked like they were going to go for a wraparound. Leibowitz sort of waving to a teammate, tried to get it up to the blue line, as we see Leibowitz and Blum exchange some smiles. My guess is that the two of them have played together over the years. Not uncommon, as it looks like we get a tripping call. I'm going to see who this one's going to go against, because it looked like it was a Plainview player who went down, but kind of hard to see. It is going to go against 91 Leibowitz. I think that's the right call, even though he was the one who went down. It looked like he actually stuck his knee out. It was the Wings player who had possession, and the Wings player able to stay on his feet. So yes, Leibowitz of the Hawks will be called for, I believe, tripping with 5.2 seconds left to go here in the second. So unless the Wings are able to capitalize the next couple of seconds, they will start the period with a power play, and there goes the buzzer. So after 2 periods of play, we are scoreless here in Bethpage. Once again, you are watching the New York Islanders Nassau County High School Hockey League. This is varsity hockey, of course, in a matchup tonight between the Garden City Wings and the Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks, as we see a dad throw a water bottle onto the ice. It looks like it's picked up by Gavin Lemaire. I'm sure Gavin's grateful to his dad for taking care of his hydration. one of the most important elements of the game, of course. So no score through 2 periods of play. Had a couple of penalties in that period. Harry Debler had a tripping minor for the Wings at 6:32. And in the closing seconds of the second period, Max Leibowitz of the Hawks took a kneeing minor, actually. So it'll be a 1:55 power play for the Wings to start the third period again. It will be the Wings in the third period in the visiting white with red trim skating from right to left, and the Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks in the home blue with gray and white trim skating from left to right. The Wings will start the period with the man advantage. We are scoreless through 2 periods of play. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching this game. If you haven't already, please take a minute to like the video, subscribe to our channel. And yes, thank you, Eric, for reminding me. Clearly, Eric being shy tonight and not wanting to turn on his mic. But we will be live, I believe, on Saturday morning for a special community service event in a sled hockey game between the Long Island Rough Riders, a sled hockey team, and the 2009 AAA Junior Islanders, who are most definitely not a sled hockey team. So not sure exactly what the format of that game is going to be, but grateful to the Rough Riders for giving the opportunity to the Junior Islanders to learn the game from a different perspective, and grateful to the Junior Islanders team for a great community service project as the Wings look to set up here on the power play. Once again, that game will be live Saturday morning. I don't remember off the top of my head what time. I think it's about 9 o'clock. We'll have the link set up on our YouTube page as the Wings fan on the shot at the blue line, and here come the Hawks back the other way and on a breakaway. Oh, and the puck just rolled on Tyler Least as he was getting ready to take his shot. A lucky break there for the Wings after they had an unlucky break in the offensive zone, allowing that play to develop for the Hawks. Hawks still killing a penalty for another 55 seconds, but have had nearly the better scoring opportunity so far, as another shot in on goal was sticked aside by goaltender Tercey of the Wings, and finally the Wings able to break out of their zone with a couple of good outlet passes. Here they come. That's 22, but he had it knocked off his stick by heads up Gavin Lemaire, who comes back the other way. A couple of Wings are back. Lemaire trying to get around a few players. It's knocked off his stick by 22 Alex Bedard. Puck rimmed all the way around the boards where it's picked up by number 91, Kevin Curley. The pass sort of was up in the air, eluded everybody, but now it's picked up by Seaman. Seaman goes to the net. He shoots. He scores! Number 72, Bobby Seaman with a power play goal. Let's watch a replay. I didn't see who got the pass up to him. Great job by Seaman to corral the puck, break free, shake and bake a little bit. He got Rosati to buy it and then went up into the toy department with the backhand to give the Wings a power play goal and a 1-0 lead with 18 seconds left on the power play, 13:22 left to go. So it's the Wings who are finally able to break through first and get on the board. A great effort there by Bobby Seaman of the Wings. Puck comes back down into the Hawks' end, where that outlet pass from 45 Brachia from below his goal line nearly hit the ref right in the gut. Fortunately for the ref, he was able to jump out of the way as the puck is shot into the Wings bench, I believe off the stick of the Wings. So the faceoff will stay in the Wings zone to the right of goaltender Tercey. 12:57 left to go. It's the Wings who have jumped out to a 1-0 lead on a power play goal from Bobby Seaman. See if I can find out who got you the assist. As the puck stays in the Wings end. That was great work there along the blue line by 44 Mitchell Mayer. But now it comes out as a couple of players give chase. And unfortunately for the Wings, number 11, CJ Smith, unable to kind of corral it in his skates. So he was a bit ahead of it when teammate Janusa brought it in. So there's a whistle for offsides. And faceoff will come out of the zone. And yes, that was Bobby Seaman's goal. The assist came from number 22, Alex Bedard. A power play goal here in the opening minute of the third period. So puck comes back down into the Hawks' end. That outlet pass eluded everybody, so it'll be retreated and picked up by Walker, who swings it D to D. And then a touch pass up to number 12. That was Tuscan Hiller. He tried to connect with a teammate, but it was intercepted and brought right back down into the wings end. A couple players come together. Puck is still loose up in the high slot as nobody was able to get a stick on it initially, but here come the wings back the other way. Good cut back there. And a great shot and even better save by goaltender Eric Rosati, who blockered it down, but then had some trouble finding it. I believe that shot was off the stick of CJ Smith, who had a pretty impressive cutback right in front of us, and then got the shot off. Rosati blockered it down, but then took a minute to find it. Escape in danger, as it looks like the faceoff will be taken by 34 Salvato of the wing. Won it back over to 72 Seaman, who shot it right in on net. Rosati saw it all the way and able to hold on for the faceoff, or the whistle, which leads to a faceoff. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Matt, as we see a good face-off win there once again by number 34, TJ Salvato, as the puck comes all the way across to the blue line, where it was backhanded in by number 29. Came back up to the blue line, right to 29 again. That is, of course, Harry Debler. His shot didn't make it to the net, but the wings able to recover along the side of the net. Salvato trying to go to the net. Had it knocked off his stick. Tried to go behind, but it wouldn't go. And then that pass intended for Slabowski was broken up. And here come the wings back the other way. A good pass up to number 10, Christopher O'Keefe. He tried to get it up, I think, to 34 Salvato, but it initially wouldn't go. But then they were able to connect. Puck down in the Hawks' end. That's 44 Mayer, who's able to do a good job of getting the puck out. And it's loose in center ice and recovered by the wings. They have numbers if they hurry. That's Salvato again. He cuts back towards the slot. He makes a couple of moves. He shoots. Oh, and a great pad save. And the rebound is put in by number 17, Ryan Marr. After the initial save was made by goaltender Rosati on TJ Salvato. And Ryan Marr able to find the rebound. No chance whatsoever for Rosati on that rebound, as it was right on the stake, right on the tape of Marr. And he wasted no time, fired it into the back of the net to give the Wings a 2-0 lead. So the puck comes back down into the Hawks, and again, you tell that goal has given the Wings a bit of life, as that shot along the ice was just wide right of the cage. And that pass up to the blue line actually eluded the stick of number 2. So now it's brought back down into the Hawks' end and shot high over the cage by 91 Max Leibowitz. And now here we go back down at the other end. Oh, a toe drag there. Would not go. That was number 11, CJ Smith, attempting the toe drag. It's not too often that you see that work at this level, as that shot actually was off the skates of number 11 and changed directions. Now a good cut that there by Kevin Curley, and the puck stays alive in the offensive zone. Another good cutback there by Alex Bedard. Bedard got to the bottom of the hash marks and fired one wide of the cage, but it comes back up to the point to number 50. I believe that was number 53. Ryan McKenna, might have been 55 Ludwig's. Yes, it was. I apologize. That was Ludwig's with the shot there. As Ludwig's actually, puck came to the blue line there. Ludwig's, it landed in his hand. He tried to bat it back down to the offensive zone. Ended up throwing it right into the bench of the Hawks. So the puck goes out of play. We have a face-off in the neutral zone. 9:37 left to go here in the third period. It's the Wings with a 2-0 lead. Again, the Hawks are sitting 2 points in front of the Wings in the standings. The Wings do have 2 games in hand. So if the Wings are able to hold on and win this game, they will catch them in the standings and still have 2 games in hand. So I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, an important game for both teams, as we see aggressive forechecking there by Wings player. That was James Blum. Actually, Wings able to steal the puck and get it to the point. Oh, nearly able to hold on to it was, I believe, that's Philippides, but he's able to get the puck to the net. And then another shot in on goal was saved once again by Rosati. I think that was off the stick of number 49, James Blum. So Wings with an aggressive forecheck, capitalizing on a couple of defensive miscues by the Hawks, who win the faceoff, rimming around the boards, but lands on the stick of Thomas Walker for the Wings, and now it's walked in by 24, whose shot would not go, but then the puck was loose in the crease. Good job by the Hawks there to clear it to safety, as that one was initially saved and tucked in once again by Ryan Marr with his second goal in the last few minutes to give the Wings a 3-0 lead. I think the shot came from, yes it did, Thomas Walker. Initial shot was saved, but then Marr was right there once again for another rebound, poked it right under the pad of Rosati. It's now 3-0. So I was just talking about the aggressive forecheck and offensive zone play of the Wings, and once again, they are able to capitalize on it to jump out now to a 3-0 lead. As Wings win the faceoff again. That goal has certainly given them life. Somehow they're able to stay on sides despite the bit of a miscue there. As the puck is swatted back in down into the Hawks' end. Comes out of the zone, and first on it's going to be number 24, Tyler Least, but he loses it, has it knocked back down into the Hawks' end, where it's picked up by Gavin Lemaire. Lemaire shoots it out of the zone, tried to hit the stick of Tyler Least, but it bounced over his stick, bounced over the stick of the Wings D-man as well. So he had to get it up to teammate, I believe that was Janusa, who fired it in to the offensive zone after gaining the red line. And good work there by Tuscan Hiller at the blue line to keep the puck alive in the offensive zone and bat it back down below the goal line. But it's picked up now by 44, Mitchell Mayer of the Hawks, who looks like he's got some speed. He had it knocked off his stick at the last minute on a good back check there. I didn't see who that was as the puck comes back down to the other end. I think that defensive play I was talking about was number 29, Harry Debler of the Wings, knocking the puck off the stick of Mitchell Meyer down in the Wings defensive zone. Either way, it'll be a face-off back down in the Wings zone as the call is icing. 7:41 left to go here in the third period. It's the Wings 3, the Hawks nothing. As it looks like one of the teams is taking a timeout. I'm assuming it's probably Plainview. So I'm going to take this opportunity to put myself on mute for a second and take a sip of water. All right, looks like the timeout is over, and faceoff will be to the left of Wings goaltender PJ Tercey. Hawks certainly looking to capitalize on this offensive zone draw and get on the board as they are facing a 3-0 deficit right now with 7:41 to go. Faceoff won and shot in right on net by number 91, Max Leibowitz of the Hawks. A heads-up play there, but an even more heads-up save by goaltender PJ Tercey, and then that pass was broken up by the Hawks, but recovered by the Wings, and here they come back the other way with some speed. That's number 34 again, Salvato. He gets to the front of the net and actually shot it in. It looked like it was going to be high, but it was knocked down by the goaltender. Probably would have been knocked in with a high stick if the shot attempt that followed it had gone in, but whoever it was trying to knock it out of the air was unable to do so, and great defensive work there by, I believe that's number 40, Patrick Blum. to take the puck away from the Wings player. Oh, and here come the Wings. They're in 2-on-0. Oh, and they are offsides as Max Leibowitz was able to create enough havoc as he was trying to corral the puck to keep the Wings from being onside. Otherwise, it would have been a 2-on-0 for the Wings. It's 6:49 left to go. It's the Wings 3, the Hawks nothing. We want to thank everybody for tuning in once again. I want to send a special thank you to both teams, the Garden City Wings and the Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks, for hiring us to broadcast tonight. If you'd like us to broadcast your team's games, whether high school games, travel games, prep school games, house league games, we do it all. Just get in touch. As that centering feed actually found the stick of, that looks like it was number 54 on the Hawks, Gavin Botkin, but he couldn't get the shot off as we see the Wings come back down the other way. As they're able to connect on a great give and go right to the front of the net. That was from Kevin Curley, I believe. I didn't see who the recipient was. It looks like it might have been Bedard, but either way, it was well defended and stayed out of the net as we see the Hawks able to shoot the puck out of the zone. Probably won't have enough on it for icing as the ref waves his arms and proves me correct. Oh, and that clearing attempt actually knocked down out of the air and nearly kept in the zone by the Hawks, as it looked like that might have been brought in offsides, but we play on. Here comes Bedard with the shot. Oh, but couldn't toe drag around. A heads-up play by Gavin Botkin as the puck down on the Wings end. There's 5:40 to go. It's the Wings 3, the Hawks nothing. That's banked off the boards. Will it have enough on it for icing? No, it will not. So the puck is shot off the boards up to 25, but then it comes loose, and at the side of the net, it's at the front of the net, sorry, it's picked up by Kevin Curley, who didn't have a clear shot right away, had to take a bit of time, which allowed Rosati to reset and line up for the save, which he held on to get the whistle. So 5:27 left to play. Wings doing a good job of capitalizing on the Hawks' mistakes. Puck face off one rather by the Wings. That came right up to Thomas Walker, who shot it in. It looked like somebody got a stick on it as that cross crease pass initially hit the stick of that was number 24, Joseph Esposito of the Wings, but it rolled on him, and then Hawks cleared, and then it's touched a couple of times, but the Wings able to bring it in. Good job there by defenseman Mitchell Meyer. I don't know if he's a defenseman or not, but he certainly looked like one there as he stood up the Wings player trying to walk in on him. It's okay if the puck gets behind you, as long as the player does not, or vice versa. And we saw Meyer do a good job of that as the puck running onside by the Wings, as it was shot by, once again, number 49, James Blum. Initially blocked, but still came in on goal and almost into the glove. Oh, as we see a bit of a miscue there between the Wings netminder Terzi and one of his defensemen, forcing him to take an extra second to play the puck. And a good forecheck here by the Wings keeps the puck alive as they steal it, and that was, let's see, who was that tried to go short side on Rosati, who said no? That looks like number 11, CJ Smith, who was able to steal the puck, tried to go short side. Rosati said no, it bounced up off his chest, out of play. 4:16 left to go here in the third period. It's the Wings 3, the Hawks nothing, but puck turned over by the Wings in the offensive zone. It's skated out by 44 Mayer. Mayer able to shake a couple of players. Still has the puck on his stick now. It's knocked loose and comes down below the goal line, behind the goal. A couple of players come together. Looks like Mayer's going to come over to help out and then skate away. Puck comes right to the side of the net, but there was nobody there for the Hawks, but then the Hawks recover. Oh, and that shot right across the crease wouldn't go. Fortunately for the Wings, nobody there for the Hawks to tap it in, as the Wings able to clear it out, and it looked like CJ Smith nearly fished it out, sniffing a breakaway, but unable to do so, as we see a couple of players come together. Looks like somebody lost a glove. That was number 90, Gavin Lemaire. Here come the Wings back down the other way on a breakaway. He shoots. Oh, and what a spectacular pant save before it's put in by number 11, CJ Smith. Watch the initial save. What a great job Rosati did keeping the puck out of the net initially to deny Thomas Walker the goal at first, but then following it up was CJ Smith. No chance whatsoever for Rosati on the follow-up. A great save initially to deny Walker, but It's now a 4-0 lead for the Wings. With 3:22 left to go here in the third period. Once again, I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in to tonight's game or watching the replay if that's what you're doing tomorrow or the next day, as that one shot in on goal off the pads of Tercey. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, follow us on Instagram at puckdrop.tv. Say hi to us when you see us at the rink. Most importantly, give us a call, shoot us an email, and hire us to broadcast your team's next games. Again, we do want to thank both the Hawks and the Wings for hiring us to broadcast tonight's games. Some of the games that we do for the league are covered by the league, but the Wings and Hawks decided they wanted this one broadcast, and we were happy to do it. As the puck is somehow on the stick of one of the Wings players and comes right up into the slot. Nobody there for the Wings. Here come the Hawks back the other way. That pass from... that was Brachia, I think, trying to hit Botkin, but it wouldn't go. So now it's picked back up by Brachia. He dips a shoulder, gets around a couple of men. Brachia still has the puck on his stick. Tries to dip a shoulder, go to the net. Now he's going to go for a wraparound, but a good defensive play there by number 40, Patrick Blum. Able to poke the stick away. Oh, and that nearly found the stick of a streaking number 10, Christopher O'Keefe. And then it did. He was able to catch up to it. Looked like he was hooked or knocked down while catching up to it. The ref said, no, we play on, no call. As it looked like the Hawks might have been guilty of a too many men penalty there, but smartly for them didn't play the puck as they were coming off the bench with just a minute 46 left to go. As the puck comes into the offensive zone, it's number 16, Ben Kuehl, who couldn't get the shot off. As we see the Wings there do a good job of eluding the forecheckers and then get the puck out of the zone and then find the loose puck and a great pass there. Oh, and what a spectacular save by Rosati to stay with it. That looked like that was O'Keefe to Seaman, who thought he was going to have an easy tap in, but Rosati said no with a minute 16 left to go here in the third period. It's the Wings 4, the Hawks nothing. Really can't blame Rosati for any of the goals that I can think of, and pretty much all of them off the top of my head were either breakaways or second chance efforts where you made the initial save and there was nobody there to clean up a rebound. So both goaltenders putting in a spectacular effort tonight as we see the puck come to the side of the net and an aggressive Alex Bedard fishing out the loose puck with 44 seconds left to go. We see number 10 tapping his stick, trying to make himself an option. Bedard still has the puck on his stick. He shoots. Oh, and another great save through traffic by Rosati. Puck stayed in at the line, held there by number 21, Marcus Messina of the Wings. Then it's recovered again by Bedard. Bedard unable to skate through the entire team, but his teammate, number 10, O'Keefe, picks it up, drops it off. That was 91, I think. Bedard gets it back again, shakes a check, and gets it down to 91. His shot was blocked. That was Kevin Curley, of course, of the Wings, trying to get the shot to go. It would not. 7 seconds left to play. Wings sniffing one more goal. It looks like the Hawks have been able to say no, but the puck stays in the offensive zone, but that'll do it. Your final score here in the town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center is the Garden City Wings for the Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks nothing. So a huge win for the Wings as they come away with the 4-0 shutout. I'll use the shutout word now. Congratulations to goaltender PJ Tercey of the Wings on the shutout. Stick taps absolutely for goaltender of the Hawks. That was Eric Rosati, who was just excellent all night. From what I can remember, can't really fault him on any of the goals. Made a bunch of spectacular saves, but it was the Wings able to capitalize on the odd man rushes and power plays and come away with a 4-0 win. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. That'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Your final score, once again, the Garden City Wings for the Plainview Old Bethpage Hawks nothing. We want to thank both teams for hiring us tonight. And with this win, the Wings have now caught up to the Hawks in the standings. Both teams, I believe, have 8 points, and the Wings have a couple of games in hand. So thanks once again for tuning in. We will be live Saturday morning, I believe, from this same rink for a community service event where it'll be a sled hockey game between the Long Island Rough Riders, an actual sled hockey team, and the 2009 AAA PAL Junior Islanders, who are most definitely not a sled hockey team. So it should be a great game to watch and a great community service event. We thank both teams for their participation. Once again, your final score here tonight, the Wings 4, the Hawks nothing. That'll do it. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We will see you Saturday morning.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Yes, it does.